Hello and welcome back to Europa Universalis 4. I am Lord Forwind, here playing as the mighty Mughal Empire. So, last episode was accidentally live streamed a couple days in advance. Friend got me again with changing settings, so I need to really speak to them. Anyhow, we're doing really good. We just took over Upper Burma, or some of Upper Burma. Still got a ways to go. But we've gotten progress on... Oh, maybe that's Lower Burma? Huh. No, that's definitely Upper Burma. So we still have some more claims to do here. Still got 9 more provinces. 10, 11, 12. 12 provinces total. So currently there are some separatists over here from Mongyang that are causing some issues. I might actually raise a small army to go deal with those guys. There we go, that should do it. Hopefully they will leave before then, but if they don't, we'll have at least an army to go beat them up. Apparently Spain has actually bought some land down here from Pegu and then is promptly being attacked by them. Oh no, they're promptly attacking Pegu. So they bought land and then they attacked them. Logic. Not always present in the AIs. Anyhow, come next August, not this coming one, but the next August, we are going to finish off Gujarat and probably Mahra over here. We have a 10-year wait till we can beat up Persia again, unfortunately. And Orissa is still a problem. Cochin, on the other hand, we could attack next September, so I might fabricate... No, I can't. Shoot. These guys are all allied to each other. Cochin's allied to these guys, allied to these guys, allied to these guys. So pretty much no matter what I'm going to do, I'm going to end up in a fight with Vijayanagar. I could probably win that. Actually, I definitely could win that. It would cost me my most loyal ally in the region, though. Which kind of sucks. We still have to kick the English out of, or the British technically, out of this region. How much would it take to wipe you out? 416. So 5 wars if I got 100% war score each time. Since I'm not likely to do that, probably 5, 6 wars. 6 wars, 7 wars probably. That's not good. When do we get our advanced claims? 23. So if we wait 2 more Diplotech points, we could get more. However, our first war is going to be versus Orissa. What does Orissa give us for claims? Conquer... Oh, that's the wrong one. Conquest of Orissa just gives me infantry combat ability and infantry cost. Let's make progress on the Bengal Delta one. Let's upgrade this to World Port, which will give us this done, give us more train claims on the Burma region. There we go. Lower Burma is claimed by us now. It's going to take a while to do that, but then it will allow us to span more into Thailand and everything. Can't do either of those, so I should just forget those things even exist. Do we even get claims on these ones? I'm actually kind of worried now. Yeah, we do, but we have to do all this first. Well, if we finish those guys off, we're still going to need to fight a war with either Great Britain or Vijayanagar. I'm going to fight a war with Britain then. We'll dissolve our alliance with Great Britain. We also have a claim now on apparently one of France's provinces. France hates us, by the way. So that's a thing. We're still above 50 power projection for the moment. I'm thinking finish off Gujarat and kicking the British out of this area will be progress. Then we'll get claims on these guys and then can theoretically go after them. It's going to be quite an interesting war fighting the British over a single province. I just hope they don't get military access through Russia or the Ottomans. They're going to have military access somewhat through the Ottomans. The issue is if they get it through Russia or Persia on top of that. Whew. Okay. It's a single province. Eventually the ticking war score should give it to us. Theoretically. How are we doing with that? 5,000. Okay, progress is being made. The world port is doing well, giving us more trade in that region. 40% here, so theoretically if we could boost these up a bit and get to 50, we could then religiously convert this trade area, which might be worth it. I don't think we're going to manage to do that before we fight either Britain or Gujarat. However, Mahra is a joke that Hormuz theoretically should be able to deal with. Let's actually check up on my vassals. Pay off that debt? No, because we're annexing you. We'll pay off Hormuz's debt. That way they can actually afford to raise a full army. I can't attack Great Britain for 4 years. We're going to have to wait on that. Which is fine, because we're not ready for a war with Britain yet. I can't threaten for war, because we have a truce. Can I threaten you guys for a war? I can. I can actually threaten for some of that land. There we go. We'll do that. Slight progress, not exactly what we needed, but considering I don't have to actually fight it, I would say that's worth it. Can't threaten you, can't threaten you, can't threaten you, can't... I can threaten you, it just won't do anything. Again, I could attack France over the single province, but it's not worth it. It'll be much more valuable to finish off Gujarat when the time comes. August. Get that. It won't give us the mission, but it'll give us the next mission after that done, which is kind of funny. And then it would be a matter of finishing off Vijayanagar. We don't need knowledge sharing. We've got plenty of it. It's just a matter of making money, honestly. Kievan separatists. They're actually occupying my provinces. How dare they? Ah, so I actually have to physically march that army up there. Okay. June, July, and then August. There we go. Actually, apparently it expired July, not August. I'll do this fight. They have a fort and then they have a capital fort right next to it. What a waste. Anyhow, they're gone. Easy does it. I'll just send that army straight to there, and then I'll probably turn around and march them back, but gotta start somewhere. Also, apparently I'm gonna have to send an army over here to deal with Mara. Oh, the Mughals are... Sorry, not the Mughals. The Persians do not want to give us military access. That is actually immensely problematic. Surely I can get military access. Oh, that is weird. Oh, apparently France did not win the election to Holy Roman Emperor. That was still the Palatinate, who is kind of pathetically weak, to be honest. The empire is divided between France, Brandenburg, Austria, the Netherlands, and Lubeck. Everyone else is just filler. Suppose that happens. Let's suppress some rebels. There we go. Rebels are being, in fact, suppressed. Okay. you going to get military access? No, so apparently Persia does not want to give military access. There we go. They just gave it to them. Nope, they didn't. They're going by ship, apparently. I'm going to need a navy at some point. I don't want to have to waste time building a navy, but... it's going to be several months here till they surrender. So, in the meantime, let's throw down a couple ships. Throw down 5 heavies and 10 transports. That ought to be enough for most of the game, since we're not really a naval power. Plus, we can't really fight Great Britain even if we wanted to. So there's that. So we're not going to even try. In fact, building that navy there is kind of stupid in some ways because it's probably going to get killed, but we've got to do something. We still don't have military access. Interesting that Persia will not give military access to either them or me who are fighting them. Usually the AI is more than willing to give it to your enemies, but there we go. Gujarat will be gone. They're willing to give up most of their land, but they're still not willing to give up claims. Anyhow, that would be Gujarat gone. They have now been integrated by my government and pose no threat to my people. And then it will be a war with Britain, which is not going to be that exciting to do. We're still building an army up over here. It's taking quite some time. When are they going to defect? 0% towards it. They're never going to defect. Okay. However, Luang Prabang is going to be integrated soon, which is what we want. We can actually afford 2 more diplomatic relations. Ideally, if I could get it, Japan would be a lovely ally. They're allied to Russia, though. Let's instead ally ourselves to the Ottomans' ally Tunis, because I don't think we're going to end up fighting them. Yeah, that's a good position to be in. Boy, the British are conquering this region, huh? That means the British actually have a navy, so we are going to be fighting some British troops no matter how things go. Well, that's what we expected at some point. 3 years there. Can't obviously threaten Orissa for anything more. No point in attacking Vijayanagar. How about Ava? 6 years. Not worth attacking you either. Surprisingly odd how it's not worth attacking people sometimes. Persia. We can't attack them for another 8 years. We're pretty much pinned down onto who we can attack. Unless I'm willing to try and attack the Ming right now, I really have no options for expansion. Because these guys all have truce with it, and I don't want to risk destabilizing the Empire that much. I guess it's better right now to just wait, save money, get the institution, get the tech, and in the meantime drill troops. We do have some transport ships coming out finally, which is nice to see. Obviously that's going to take some time. Specifically the heavy ships are not even, I don't even think a third, they're over a third done, about a half done. Ooh, okay, what we're going to do here is we are going to debase currency. We're going to say that only people who are guilty of anything to fear. Lowers our income for a little while, but gets us 1,000 gold. Which I think is worth it. Trying to think of which next idea I should take. Economic isn't worth it at all, other than, you know, integration and building tall, which we're not really worried about. Humanist might be worth it. Liberation Act for the years of separatism. That could be solid. As Could the Preparation Act. Innovation is going to give me fort maintenance. Not the best. Siege and siege ability is solid. Aggressive expansion, also good. Religious, pretty much entirely pointless, but I'll look at it. Defensive ideas early would have been good. Expansion, if I only want to improve my lands internally, which is an option. Diplomatic, not particularly useful. Espionage. Reduce corruption, that's about it. And we can't take any military. Fair enough. We could do trade. Trade might be good. Trade could be useful. Think about it. Buy the tech or not buy the tech? That is the question. To buy the tech or not to buy the tech? Let's take 2 loans. I'm fed up with having to wait for this institution. Go. Now that we have that, we definitely should be able to buy that. Still afford some money. And we will take probably humanist, actually. It would, first of all, it would mean I could stop converting everyone in India, unless I want to. Plus the years of separatism would be insanely good. And in general, just the unrest. Yeah, let's take humanist, actually. I know humanist is considered to be really powerful right now, so let's see how good it is. Really, the only thing we can't tolerate right now is Shia, so... Full tolerance to the other religions would be nice, though. Ava is fighting everybody. English have gone with the Royalists in their civil war. Interesting, interesting. Pagu is fighting quite a few people, and the Ming are once again after Oirat. And Persia has the option to join. Lovely, lovely. We'll join because we can't abandon our ally. The question is, are the Persians going to join? Doesn't appear so. In which case, we actually have a chance of winning this. If Persia joins, we're going to have to divert all our attention to fighting Persia, which is excitingly annoying. But if we can help, we should. On their own, Oirat has 44,000, so they're about half my combat strength, not including artillery. Overall, though, we outnumber... We don't outnumber the Chinese. The Chinese heavily outnumber us. Wow. 352,000 troops. They must have just completed quantity, I guess. No. Interesting. I don't know what they took them. You guys run. Just run. Yeah. These guys may deal with these rebels, they may not. Either way, that group, if it stayed, was going to die, so... They were a temporary army, and they have proved that they are, in fact, very temporary of an army. Good. And we have the opportunity of making money here, because I'm going to raise war taxes. 77 gold a month. That's nice to see. The honored call to arms against the Ming. It doesn't look like Persia is going to join because they have a truce with the Oirat. That would be why. Perfect. We have maxed out diplomatic power. We are still a ways from getting diplomatic power. Let's spend it to develop land. There we go. Fair amount of development. It's not like India has never been a highly developed region of the game, so it's not a total waste. Oops, I don't actually want you troops to move. I've learned in Europa that 95% of the time deploying your full military is a bad idea, but you know what? I'm going to do it this time. We'll combine it with one of these, get 50,000 or some odd. Our unit weight isn't that heavy, so... Our little navy has been created, and I'm going to move them all to a relatively safe port for the time being. Relatively safe is relatively safe because the Ming already control the ocean on me. Lots of heavy ships. Lots of heavy ships. The invasion is over Urzhar, which is over here? Ah, is over there. I see. Actually, that could be good if the Ming win, because then they're going to be bordering Russia. And that would hurt them quite a bit. It also induce them to really get into a fight with them. So, I will take that, get some free manpower, which I didn't need, but I now have. Now let's see what we can actually do versus China. Heavily outnumbered on everything except for cavalry. They are Miltech 21, we are Miltech 20, so they're going to also have superior infantry shock and tactics. Ooh. Not fun. We're going to try and do what we did last time, which was essentially try and sneak into China. Obviously, I want to go through this fort, which is apparently 27 to take because of their conscripted garrisons and stuff, so that'll be a while. I just have to merge my troops and hope for the best, really. What are we up to? 52. We have 112 discipline. That's pretty good. Not amazing, but pretty good. Come on. We'll merge those together. Still going to be suffering attrition because this is, you know, the desert. Probably if I move to there, it'll be slightly better. The other one, we're going to have to merge this army with my sieging army just to take the silly fort. Yep, barrage it a little bit. Progress is progress. Let's try and help our ally, I guess, in this fight. Why not? What's the worst that can happen? Stack wipes. That's the worst that can happen. We get stack wiped, that will suck. Because we can't really rebuild, well, we can in fact rebuild our armies, but it will be expensive to get all that cannon. Come on, we can win this, I think. Or maybe we can't. Just don't help, actually. Pull back. Okay, we did manage to pull them out of there. Good. It was going to take too long for our huge army to arrive, so there was no point in trying to fight a battle we were going to lose. Unfortunately, that was the case. Oh, apparently we lost the siege down there, which is fine. Attrition is about even, casualty loss is about even. Ming are out of manpower, but they do have plenty of mercenaries. On the other hand, we are not out of manpower, but we are also heavily outnumbered. The Ming could probably literally just surround us with an army we can't beat and still have enough strength to go beat up our ally. Luckily, the attrition is slowly working in our favor. Oh, apparently we lost the siege of Mongyang, which is not a surprise, because that was a terrible fort. Question is, can I maybe pick off a small Ming army? Doesn't look like it. If I'm lucky, maybe. We're going to hit them with over 100,000 in a couple of their regiments. 119? Whoa! Wow, they suffer almost no attrition. That is kind of disgusting to look at. They should not be able to suffer so little attrition. I don't think there's anything I can do on that front, is there? Now I have to complete Humanist to get that. Darn. Okay. Once I do, though, then we can fight wars of great kings and everything. They are going straight to attack that army. So please try and rescue that army, which apparently picked another fight that I didn't mean to. Don't think we're going to make it in time. Nope, we didn't. And now we've picked a fight with a much, much, much larger Ming army. Superior Discipline is not going to win that one. Okay, where are you retreating to? I'm going to actually push forward with this army. The Ming shouldn't be able to rebuild as fast as I can, but you never know. Let's get the religious tolerance going. There we go. Full religious unity, so I don't have to deal with that anymore. 70,000 troops. Ay, ay, ay. I suspect this is all battles. Yeah. Some occupation. I could probably fund an army capable of actually taking on the Ming head-on, but I'd definitely fall into debt, and so right now it is not worth it. Wow, the Ming just retook that fort almost immediately. Am I going to manage to take this fort before they come for my head? I am. At this point, I'm just trying to keep them distracted to some degree. The Oirat are powerful. They just don't have the capacity to actually fight the Ming. Plus, the Ming are just going to could literally just sacrifice a regiment every month to keep me tied up. Okay, they didn't actually take that fort. They just took the province. Makes sense. Pressure them to become Sunni, I guess. The base currency, and then we will get the faithful adherents. There we go. That should pay off our loans. Okay. Once this army's done, we'll pull them back up to the front lines. Despite losing all the troops we lost, we still didn't get into that much trouble. Okay, back to there. Rebels everywhere though. On the other hand, 56 absolutism, still 112.8 absolutism. Sorry, discipline. These wars against the Ming now. Just so annoying. Unless you can start weakening the Ming from a distance, actually fighting them head on is a problem. Oof. Oops, they just reoccupied that province. I'll barrage that, do it a little bit faster. Kind of want to send this division down there. I think I will actually save those forts. The Ming are just suffering constant casualties up north. Their manpower is gone, obviously, so they are starting to run low on total upkeep. Every battle we fight, they can't rebuild, except to hire mercenaries. At some point, the mercenaries will not cover it. It's going to take a long time. Okay, where are you? It's tough tracking down these because it doesn't always update fast enough. Okay, apparently we lost that siege. Next month, I guess. Portugal has triggered courting country. Interesting. Good luck, Portugal. Portugal is not particularly known for their military strength, are they? Where are the peasants still raging on? Must be somewhere over there. Oh well. Not going to concern myself too much with that. We want to retake this fort. We want to take this fort. Oh shoot. Get out of there. Get out of there. Yeesh. They just started pulling a ton of troops over to kill my army. That other one's still marching through Tibet somewhere. Go. This is Nepal. My upgraded forts did hold for some time, which is what matters. There we go. Let's wipe you out. We outnumber them, even if they combine, so this should be a relatively easy victory. We have we have cavalry. They don't. They only have cannons and infantry. Come on. I really do need to track down the war goal, but I'm too busy trying to tie up China's armies. More devastation, the better. However, that will be it for this episode, because this is going to go on for a considerable length of time, unless Oirat surrenders soon, which is a possibility. They don't feel they're going to win. We barely feel like we have a hope of winning. I wish that you could tell what policies they're using. Well, anyway, they're active policies. There we go. Monthly war exhaustion, that's part of the reason. Shock. Institution and ideas. So not much actual combat-based ones. There doesn't seem to be any combat-boost policies. So. Okay, well that will be it for me. Thank you guys all for watching, and I'll see you guys all next time. Bye for now.